Salut à tous les amis, on est de retour pour la suite de notre aventure sur Watch Dogs Légion. On s'était arrêté dans cette mission. On va aller directement à l'autre bout de la map et on va aller apparemment voler les plans, je crois. Donc on va voir ce qui nous attend. Donc c'est parti, let's go pour la suite de l'aventure.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro drone is being developed.
This had better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
On va attendre un petit peu le temps de pouvoir monter en haut là. Parce qu'à mon avis c'est par là où je dois aller. J'ai ouvert les portes de l'autre côté. J'ai éteint la caméra. Et là pour l'instant, ce drone il m'empêche de passer. Donc on va essayer d'aller de l'autre côté. Tout en essayant de ne pas se faire repérer. Pour l'instant ils sont encore en alerte. Et après on ira de l'autre côté, on montera par les escaliers.
Those who do not obey Albion orders are subject to arrest.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Ok. J'ai fou un petit peu la merde hein, dans cette mission, les amis. Moi qui voulais la faire presque en infiltration parfaitement nickel. Là, je fais que foirer des conneries. Faudra aller directement par la porte là-bas au fond. Mais le problème, c'est qu'il faut que je réussisse à dégager ces gardes de mon passage. Sinon, j'arriverai pas à avancer. Et je pense que je ferai encore mon coup.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Décidément, je fais que de la merde, les amis. Hein. Mais bon, heureusement qu'on a réussi à s'en tirer de là. Mais bon, je suis pas très fier de cette mission que j'ai fait. Hein. C'est pas la meilleure mission que j'ai fait d'infiltration, en tout cas. Hein. Bon, allez, on va se mettre en lieu sûr et on va attendre la mission suivante. Alors, je sais pas où on en est, hein, vraiment dans l'aventure. Je sais pas si on approche de la fin ou pas, mais en tout cas, on avance bien. Allez, let's go.
We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Thémis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map. We've successfully trialed our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Thémis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
There will be consequences should fail to comply. Protest rallies are not permitted.
That was strict. Moron!
More than 5 units is the crime. All humans must comply with Albion.
Bon, désolé, hein, je perds un petit peu les moyens, là, je sais même plus dans quel sens faut aller. Hein. Je monte, je descends, je vais à droite, je vais à gauche, je sais pas. Je pense que je vais aller vers en descendant vers la droite. Ici. Lui m'a grillé. Je vais attendre qu'il vienne par là pour pouvoir le neutraliser. Et après, on va essayer de trouver un autre chemin de l'autre côté parce que là, j'avoue que je suis un petit peu perdu. Hein. Je suis un petit peu perdu. Allez, viens par là, ma petite, là. Par là-bas, il y a encore des gardes, là-bas au fond. Allez, viens par là. Allez, dégage. Boum. Ok. On va essayer d'aller par là. Faut vraiment trouver un moyen de passer de l'autre côté. Il y a un garde ici, on va essayer de faire tout le tour de l'autre côté. On va monter par les escaliers qui sont là, je pense, mais je sens que je vais me faire encore griller, ça va être encore la merde. Je sais pas, là, dans cet opus, là, l'infiltration, c'est pas mon fort, les amis. Hein. Je sais pas pourquoi. On va le distraire, et on va l'attaquer. Allez, dégage. Mange. Eh merde. Qu'est-ce que tu... Oh, putain. Eh ben, bravo. J'ai même pas vu le drone. Oh, putain. Bon, bah, ça y est, je me suis fait griller. Ça va être encore la grosse merde. Ah bah là c'est bon, ils sont tous en rouge là. Aïe 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 aïe. Il y a encore une mission ratée. Enfin ratée. Pas vraiment ratée, mais je me fais griller quoi, c'est relou. Alors que tu veux bien faire, mais voilà. Pas grave, tant pis. On va tuer tout ce qui bouge, tout ce qu'il y a. Et après on fera la mission tranquillou. Hein.
Look round for anything named Thémis.
I'm on it.
Bon, alors. D'accord, ça c'est fait. Ok. Accéder au coffre. Ok. Ok, on va accéder au coffre. Je pense qu'il n'y a plus rien à craindre. Hein. Maintenant, on les a tous flingués, hein, les gardes. Hein. Tellement qu'on a raté notre infiltration, on a tout fait foirer. Donc, normalement, il n'y a pas de garde qui devrait se manifester. Ah, merde. Faut trouver le système. Ok, il faut utiliser l'araignée. L'araignée, je crois qu'il y avait un coffre ici dans le coin. Voilà. On va utiliser l'araignée et on va aller directement de l'autre côté. Tac, tac, hop. On va rentrer là-dedans. Hop là. Et on utilise ça. Pouf. Hop là. Voilà. C'est bon. On y va. On active l'ascenseur. Et on va aller au coffre. Let's go.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
I'm on it.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. It doesn't sound... But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, no, like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Thémis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. And they'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Bon, on va retenter. Là, on va être dans un bon moment, enfin, avec un long moment avec Spider-Man, là. Hein. Allez. On va faire gaffe de éviter de pas nous se faire griller par le laser. Allez, monte. Hop là. Nickel. Là. On va attendre, on va prendre notre temps. Voilà, c'est bon. Ici. Et... hop là. Là, c'est bon. Et là, à mon avis, il faudra sauter aussi. Ou même passer au-dessus. Ou en dessous, ça suffira. Hop là. Ouf. C'est limite. Allez, on continue. Ok, parfait. Allez. Nickel. Ah bah voilà, c'est bon. Parfait. Ah. Oula, on utilise quoi là? C'est quoi ce truc? Une espèce d'hélico. Ok, détruire le réseau d'alimentation, d'accord. Ok, bah on y va. Hein. Alors, voyons voir qu'est-ce qu'il faut détruire là-dedans.
This is taking too long, mate. Why don't you just shoot the damn door?
Keep quiet, or you'll be the one I'm shooting.
Ok. J'ai l'impression d'être dans... pas dans Star Wars, mais dans un truc un peu science-fiction, là. On est vraiment genre Mission Impossible, quoi, le délire. Vous voyez ce que je veux dire? On est le gadget du Mission Impossible. Allez, hop là. On est en mode espion, là. Là, c'est vraiment James Bond. Hein. J'adore. J'aime bien ce côté un petit peu... voilà. Vous avez compris le délire. Ok. Là, pour l'instant, ça va. On évite les zones un peu qui sont réchauffées. Sinon, je pense qu'on va se faire griller comme une merde. Ah là là là. Ouf. Oula, 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 oula. Non, ça va. Plus de peur que de mal. Ok, on avance tout doucement. Oula, là, il faut faire gaffe.
There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian, and for God's sake, be careful.
Bon, enfin, je pense qu'on en a fini avec cette zone-là. On a réussi à passer la zone au calme.
You made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Thémis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
Ok, parfait. Parfait. Voyons voir ce qu'ils ont à nous dire.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Thémis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, Life Score, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect
precision. Thémis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it! The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Thémis works?
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Jesus.
So in theory, Thémis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data and Thémis is done.
Fuck it. All right.
It's done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now. This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
Oh, bah parfait. On a terminé la zone. Enfin, on a terminé la mission, quoi. Je casse tout par la même occasion. Allez. Allons voir notre mission suivante.
They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be re-vetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Thémis. You did it.
Look, it was a team effort, but I'm not done with Nigel Cass yet. Can't speak for the team, and I can't speak for you. But I think we work well together, Hamish, if you take me meaning.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you'd just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic.
No, stop it, I beg you!
I've I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, it's Caitlin Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
This is strange. One of our servers is being pinged constantly from the Wi-Fi of a particular Star Roger coffee.
What's that got to do with it?
Yes, I thought it was noise at first too, but then I decoded the pings. It's Morse code. 3 letters repeating over and over.
I'm listening.
S-O. Wait for it. S.
Let's get nosy then. Send me the location. I'm here. What now?
There doesn't seem to be any obvious peril, does there? Have a seat and I'll ping back the IP sending us the distress signal.
Miss? Right, you've 5 seconds before I snap whatever this thing is in half.
It's a cryptophone. It's secure. Every device on CTOS can be compromised. If we're overheard, we're dead. Both of us.
Who the fuck is this?
Not important. What matters is that I have inside information on SIRS, and I believe the people who framed you are rogue officers. And loath as I am to say it, DedSec may be my only hope to stop them.
All right. You got me attention.
Good. I hid coordinates to a meeting place on a device in that establishment.
Bagley, Sabine, can you give me the rundown?
All right, that's a wrinkle. So this SIRS bloke says Zero Day are a bunch of Secret Service dickheads. I mean... I suppose it does make sense. The bombings were too sophisticated for randos, but SIRS could pull it off.
Officially, SIRS, or the Signals Intelligence Response Service, uses surveillance data drawn from CTOS to identify large-scale terrorist and criminal threats. Then they send Albion to shoot the threats in the face. For example.
And in the wake of escalating violence in London, the SIRS is extending the right to use lethal force to law enforcement and Albion securities.
Unofficially, SIRS uses your data to read your mind and arrest you for having naughty thoughts.
So we have means and opportunity, which leaves motive. SARS are fascist pricks, but they're supposed to stop groups like Zero Day from doing terrorist shite. Why cause one? When you meet this guy, ask.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
No sign of the target. Over.
You look familiar. You have that sick, huh? What? No, I'm just walking. That's all.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
Ok. Pour l'instant, il n'y a pas trop de difficultés. Alors là, il demande d'aller voir le contact. Alors je sais pas si le contact il est dans une zone avec des ennemis ou pas. J'ai pas fait l'autre mission là avec la dame. Je pense qu'on va le faire lors de la prochaine vidéo, parce qu'apparemment il faut trouver une espèce de drone, mais là je sais pas comment faire. Peut-être il faut fouiller un petit peu la ville pour essayer de trouver le drone en question, je sais pas, on verra. C'est pour ça que j'ai mis ça de côté. On va faire cette mission pour l'instant et après on verra par la suite l'autre mission.
SIRS may be onto him. If you get access to the area's surveillance infrastructure, I can rebuild the scene in AR.
All right. I'll give it a go. Hey, what are you doing here?
I ain't seen nothing, Gov.
What do you mean?
Wait, you don't look... Oh, bollocks. You're undercover, aren't you? Trying to see if I'll talk, eh? Ain't gonna happen.
Calm down.
I ain't seen nothing.
That's done it. Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened to our contact.
CTOS-AR. Data
That appears to be our contact.
Jesus.
Yes, it certainly doesn't look like his best day, does it? Analyze the clues in the AR workspace to find out what happened to him. This is a non-lethal weapon, so odds are he's still alive, though he may not want to be. They've taken our SIRS contact away, but they may still be nearby. I can reconstruct the vehicle's path from unsecured CCTV recordings. That should allow you to follow it.
Too many stories of cars shunting in to the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
The reconstruction's nearly finished, and so's our contact if you don't hurry. It looks like our contact's assailants stopped here, but I can't see them nearby. Let's analyze the data to see if we can find out where they went.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Our contact's assailants are switching vehicles to elude pursuers, which is standard operating procedure for private military burks like Albion.
Mercs? Huh. I thought they'd be serious.
What can I tell you? They're mercenaries. If you keep looking, you might find out why they're interested in an SIRS whistleblower. I've completed a thorough analysis of the vehicle and concluded it is a van.
Ha ha. What else?
Well, I could also mention that the minute traces of sand in the tire tracks indicate that it's been on a construction site recently. But you know me, hate to sound like a smartass.
Ok. Bon.
I've been scanning nearby construction yards for Albion activity.
D'accord.
And, long story short,
Bon, on va suivre le camion, hein, je crois. Hein.
security camera that makes it torture room.
That's it.
Ouais, j'ai pas le choix, il faut suivre l'autre camion. Ok. Sauver le contact. Oh merde. Ok, il est pas très loin, donc ça va. Oh là. Allez, go. Ah. Oula. Ouvre le machin. Oh, ah. J'essaie d'ouvrir le truc en même temps de... Voilà, merci. Oui, oui, je sais. Il faut aller vite pour essayer de le sauver. Ok. Allez, go. C'est pas très loin de toute manière. Ok. Voilà, je suis conduit comme un pauvre. Oh là là, doucement frérot, doucement. Moi, quand on me dit que c'est chronométrique et qu'il faut aller vite avant de... qu'il meurt, ça me stresse un petit peu. C'est pour ça que je déraille n'importe comment là. Oh là, doucement. Hop là. Voilà, c'est bon, on y est. Oh, ok. Désolé, frangin. Allez, on va ouvrir ça. Alors, où est-ce qu'il est parti se loger, celui-là? Il est enfourré sûrement dans une zone vraiment très cachée. Soit au sous-sol, soit dans une pièce un peu à l'écart de tout le monde. Je crois savoir où il est. Bon, allez, on va le sortir de là avant que d'autres renforts n'arrivent. Et après, je pense qu'on s'arrêtera là pour cette partie, les amis. Allez, voyons voir.
Hey, relax. I'm fucking dead sick. You called us.
Of course. You shouldn't have come here. Now they'll know for sure I've betrayed them.
Seriously, I just saved you.
No, you've just damned us both. Look, I'll upload the intelligence onto an anonymous FTP. It'll explain everything.
How about you explain everything?
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst. I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize power. Now they're murdering or blackmailing anyone who threatens them, which now somehow includes me.
All right. We'll see what Bagley makes your intel. Don't make me regret this.
That I can't promise.
Malik has made his way out, and now I suggest you do the same.
He strikes me as a good man, trapped in a bad system. We should check his intel at least.
All right, 1 second.
Okay. Bagley, check his intel, then organize a briefing. Attendance mandatory.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want. I'm Tash. And
we can't see all the angles here. I don't like it. We should walk.
I'm here. Are you ready to begin?
Here's the gist. Malik's intelligence checks out. A rogue faction of SRS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the government. But now they've noticed that some people are standing up to the new order, and they're blaming you.
I believe these are the people you call Zero Day. I don't know their names, but it's safe to assume they have a ringleader. And in my experience overseas, removing the leader...
Right. Stop the leader, stop Zero Day. But why are you here now?
2 weeks ago, a shell company connected with 0 Days operations imported 40 kilos of Semtex from an old Soviet bloc depot. But it never left London, which means 0 Day is planning a bombing that will make those earlier bombings look like a bonfire. And I think I know why.
As we're all now painfully aware, false flag attacks are a common propaganda tool for despots. Kill a load of people and the rest fall into line behind whoever says they won't let it happen again. In this case, 0 Day.
Which means we both want to discover who's pulling 0 Day strings and stop them.
We need to get hold of the personnel dossiers of anyone connected with the earlier bombings and their cover-up. Then Malik and I can analyze their common connections and work out who's in charge of 0 Day.
And I'll be on the comm to observe.
So if Malik's right, 0 Day are some kind of shadowy cabal of spies who blew up half the city to secretly take control of the government. But now they're pissed off that someone's standing up to them, so they're going to do it again. That's awful.
I agree. You'd think they'd come up with something besides another bombing. Bit of a...
Seriously, what is going on? No fucking
Bon les amis, on va s'arrêter à là pour cette partie. On ira faire ces missions lors d'une prochaine vidéo sur Watch Dogs Légion. J'espère que ça vous a plu, likez, partagez, abonnez-vous et à la prochaine. Ciao, bye bye.